During this episode, we will take an introductory look at MackinVIA.com, one of the digital tools available to our DoDEA community both in school and at home. To access MackinVIA, visit the website MackinVIA.com. While at your school network, the site will recognize your location and allow you to choose from a list of schools. If you are accessing MackinVIA from home or outside the school network, you will need to enter a username and password. This can be provided by your classroom teacher, school librarian, or educational technologist. For this purpose, we're going to use this school, and I'm going to click Login. After we log into the system, you will see the MackinVIA banner on the top. Note that this MackinVIA banner icon also works as a home button. Towards the top right-hand corner, there is a Help button, Login button, Exit button, and Backpack. Each we'll go over in more depth in a future video. Underneath the banner, you'll see the name of the school that you are viewing under. Notice that the high school, middle school, and elementary views will all show different results. There is also a Search Titles field, which allows you to enter keywords or titles to provide search results for in the body. In the left-hand sidebar, you'll see three options: all titles, groups, or categories. Note that at the current recording of this video, the categories option was not visible using Google Chrome's search field, but was in Internet Explorers. When I click on the All Titles search option on the left sidebar, in the body of the page, I see all of the titles associated with MackinVIA at the high school level. Notice that there are 645 visible. This does not mean that this is an entirety of the titles available through MackinVIA, as additional resources can be available through the online database sections. But note, as we scroll down through the body, I'll be able to see the title, the author, and a short description of the text. By clicking on the title or the More Information button in red underneath, I'll be able to open up a more expanded description of that text, showing its pages, its publisher, the subjects, the topic, the language, and so on. Notice from this section, as well as from the main body section, I can click Open Now, which allows the book to be opened in its publisher's website to be viewed. I can also click Add to Favorites or Check Out, two options which are available when you have individual logins. As we scroll down to the bottom of the page, note that you can continue to filter by page results from 6 to 60. You could sort by title, author, oldest, and newest. Even if you don't see these buttons, there are arrows that should allow you to move forward and backwards to additional pages, both here at the top and at the bottom. So again, even though you don't see these buttons, they should be there. Off to the left-hand sidebar once again, the red Groups button allows me to see the different groups. Currently, I've got one downloadable set of group. In a similar fashion, I could see the title, author, short description, and so on. I can, even though it's downloadable, click on Open Now to view it in its publisher's website. The Categories tab allows me to sort the text by categories. For example, if I click on History, I will see all of the history texts that I can view. By clicking Open Now, they will open up in its publisher's website. Note that when you open a text through MackinVIA, it should open in a new tab, and if a password or username is required, it should not prompt you for it as you're logging in through MackinVIA. Each of these ebooks or databases can be directly linked through MackinVIA, and that's why MackinVIA is such a great place for starting to do research. Whether you're using ebooks or online databases, you will see that there are a wide variety of articles, videos, and educational resources for both students and teachers for all of your learning purposes. So exploring is a great first step for you to take when using MackinVIA.com, or really any digital literacy tool. So at this point, I suggest you log on to MackinVIA, Start by exploring some of their ebooks and online databases to see which best meets your needs. If you have any questions, please talk to your school's educational technologist or school librarian.